and gentlemen, welcome back to my weekly roundup of all the anime that I'm watching this season. I am your host, Miss Anime, or at least that's what I'm going by now. I should probably introduce myself more as we wrap up. And we are on week 8, and we have 4 more weeks to go after that. So we are almost done with the season. The season has been trash so far, but I hope that the shows that have been good continue to be good, and I hope that, I hope some of these shows get better, but I highly, highly doubt it. So I like the fact that, first of all, I like the fact that, we're getting that, the what's her face? Her sister, Anna, and Tact have thought of Destiny as Cosette this entire time. And basically, they kind of have to come to terms with the fact that Cosette is her own person. Like, Destiny is her own person. She's not Cosette anymore. And I really, really like the scene where Anna realizes this, and she realizes that, she may look like her sister, but she's not her sister. I like all the little bits where we're getting to see flashbacks of Cosette's life with Tact, and how meaningful, you can truly tell how meaningful she was to them. I also really, really like Jigoku, although we haven't really seen a lot of her in this series. And it's kind of becoming, I don't really say cliche, but it's like, I have a really bad feeling that this show is going to end with something really, really generic. Like, Segen, I think that's his name, tries to blow everything up and they all die trying to, and Destiny dies trying to stop it. It's not bad, I'm kind of disappointed in where it's going. Also, I never realized how much Ranaweta actually sounds like Kana Hanazawa until I looked it up. I knew they sounded similar, but oh my god, they sound so much alike. And she also sounds kind of like Saori Hayami, which is even weirder when you realize that they're not the same. They all sound alike, which is kind of funny. And it's, I'm not interested in this show anymore, because it's taken this long to get to the point, and the point is just kind of dull. But I've seen worse this season, so it's not terrible, basically. I really love, I think it's a Motsky. I wasn't really paying attention to this series until Wordcat came in, because like I said, Wordcat is extremely cute. And I love his dynamic. I love how he's like treating her like a person, and it's he kind of is teaching her how to be. It's so, I'm sorry. And he gets into the table with her, and like they both, and he wants to make her more comfortable, and it's so cute, and I really, really wish that she was the focus of the show instead of Dorothy, because she's so likable, and her dynamic with the Motsky is actually kind of sweet, because he's like a brother to her. I like the princess. I find her personality kind of fun. Again, I'm struggling a lot with this one because I don't really know what the end goal is. I don't know what they're actually doing with the show. It just seems like they're kind of, there's no plot, and it's annoying because I really, really, really want to like it. I love Wordcat, and she's the only reason, or Weirdcat, I don't know, but she's the only reason I don't hate this show. So I like that. Like, I know I've been saying this for the previous episodes, but now I really, really, really like the fact that from now on, we're going to get actual, targets. Each episode is going to focus on. I know that's happened in the past, but here it feels like they're actually setting Luke up to be a, genuine assassin. I also like the scene where Maha just goes all out on the people. I think that's this one. Maybe that was the last one. These episodes are starting to blend together because they're both basically the same thing, and there's and I'm kind of getting bored a little bit. Like I said, I'm kind of getting bored a little bit. I like the idea, but it feels like the main plot and the reason he's there has become an afterthought, and I have this bad feeling that they're either never going to get to that, like they're never going to get to the meeting the hero he has to kill, or he's going to meet him really, really, really late in the series. I do like that, the person who needs to be killed is a genuine, criminal that he's going to have to deal with. And I like the scene with his dad where his dad basically affirms, I'm going to support you and I'm going to, this is what you need to do. And I like that. I thought that was really sweet. That's pretty much it, though. It's the same thing. It's, he's assassinating someone. It's kind of nice, but I don't know if there's anything else to this. I don't even, I'm sorry, I'm trying to, I typed this out, right? And I typed down the name of the show, and I started remembering this episode, and I don't know. So, Eve has a split personality, I think, or something, or she's being possessed, or I don't know if Eve's a boy or girl, but Eve is being possessed, and the person possessing her turns them all into animals, or I don't fucking know. Like, I literally spent this entire episode completely confused and just sitting there going, what is this? What is going on? I don't know. What is any of this? Like, they're being turned into, like, they have dog ears and cat ears, and I mean, yeah, Robin looks cute in puppy ears, but I don't, like, I know it's supposed to establish that Eve is being possessed by the vampire princess or something, but I don't know what this has to do with, like, anything. I'm sorry. If it sounds like I'm really confused, I am thoroughly confused. I give up. I don't know, basically. I have nothing with this. I'm so confused, and I have no idea where this plot's going. I have no idea what this has to do with the rest of the show. I'm thoroughly confused. So, the only thing really relevant in this episode is that the main character, I think his name is Yamato, I think that's his name. The main character finds out about the aliens being able to possess people. And he finds out that, besides the girl, Kanzaki, he finds out that another person who I'm not really sure who he is. He hasn't gotten a lot of screen time, but he's basically Arsham, the girl who's possessing. I know this is all really confusing, and I know you're wondering, wait, who are these people? But the girl Arsham who's possessing Kanzaki, her envoy, whose name I actually don't know, is possessing another character, and Yamato finds out about him, and I think he's the teacher? I'm not really sure. That's pretty much all that's relevant, except for the fact that there's a new, bigger alien that can't just fight. Honestly, it's just a bunch of broken up sketches of all the characters doing random shit that doesn't matter any. And that's basically the whole premise of the show. A bunch of characters have their own plot lines, and none of them actually connect to each other. Other than that, it's starting to get to the point where something's happening, but I really, really, really do not care at this point. I want to see more of the cat boy. I love him. He's cute. I think his name is Reiji. I think Reiji is the cat boy, and his friend, who I've been jokingly calling Carly, because she's basically, like I said, she's basically Carly from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. She follows them and to the meeting place where they're supposed to meet up with the other alien, but she never actually, does anything other than that. Like, all the other characters don't really do anything, except for the main character and his team of robot people. At this point, I'm just basically coasting out the series. I don't hate it, but it's not good either. So it's Digimon having a motorcycle race. It's really not interesting. The only interesting point is that the kids. Well, actually, no. There's no interesting point. It's Digimon having a motorcycle race. It's like last episode. I know the series is trying to be creative, but birds. It's not interesting. It's not interesting at all. Oh, they release beast birds. Okay, and I'm kind of starting to dig the theme song though, and that's the only thing that is keeping me invested in. Well, not the only thing, but I want to see the Hypno Digimon again. But other than that, I really, really, really do not care at this point. So I'm kind of mixed about this because on one hand, I'm kind of intrigued about where this is going to go. I think we're missing something. I think there's something the show's not telling us because in every picture, Kika's hair is black and currently her hair is not black. So something happened. And I'm curious to find out what it is. I almost think that maybe Sakura is his sister. Like the girl with the scarf. I almost think she's his sister. And that maybe they just don't have memories of each other. I'm actually genuinely interested in that. The only thing that bothers me is the whole reason this happened is because he just decided, oh, my sister is winning, so I don't want to play with her anymore. Which is really nasty, honestly. It's really crappy, Oh, you're beating me, so I don't want to play with you anymore. That's not really motivation. That's not good character motivation, if you're asking me honestly. Like I said, something. At the end, we see Kika hooked up to something, so I think there's more to it than just her being his sister. And honestly, that actually, piques my curiosity. I'm really, really interested to see where this goes. I really wish they'd do something with the orange-haired girl, though, because she doesn't really have a purpose, other than she's, his pupil or something. She doesn't have a purpose, and they haven't really done anything with her, so I kind of wish they'd actually, give her something to do. I suspect, though, she's going to be a damsel in distress at some point, so, we're 4 episodes, or maybe is it 3? We're a few episodes away, so, hopefully this will be interesting when it plays out. I have no idea how Swirly was able to keep his voice modulated. I genuinely don't know how he was, cause his regular voice, cause his normal voice, sounds completely different. Like when Yuga, the sixth president, sounds like the other Yuga, so I don't know, and Shirley has a completely different actor, so I really don't know how he was able to modulate his voice, but I do like this new villain's personality. I like that we're finally getting a villain with a little bit of bite to him, because all of the characters so far have been really bland and really boring. And for those of you who know me, I really, really, really like just straight up psycho villains. So I'm really, really, really I'm actually looking forward to seeing where this goes, because yeah, I'm also looking forward to finding out about the bug people. So that's pretty much it for this week. One more thing though. I am taking off the week of Christmas, obviously, because it's Christmas. So that video is either going to be a double, or I'm going to release 2 back to back. So I haven't decided yet.